Did you know that nature literally turns poop into gold? It's true. Poop turns into the most amazing substance to help beautiful vegetables, vibrant flowers, strong, healthy trees grow well. People will literally go to the store, the gardening store, and buy poop. They'll pay money for it to put in their gardens. They call it manure in the store. They won't tell you they're literally selling you poop, but that's what it is. It's poop from chicken, turkeys, goats. This is not a talk about gardening. This is a talk about the crap that's part of human experience. If you are a human, you've probably had some crap come up in your life. Maybe moments of frustration when nothing seemed to be going your way. Maybe somebody hurt you in a way that you never expected and you just felt betrayed. Maybe it's a habit that keeps coming up, even though you keep trying to kick the habit and it just comes back again and again and again and again. That was my experience. My biggest crap in my life was a habit that I could not kick. My family moved from Sofia, Bulgaria to Toledo, Ohio, United States when I was 8 years old. I felt so out of my element. I didn't speak the language. I couldn't get along with people because I couldn't talk to them. And I was exposed to all these foods that I had never seen in my life. I grew up in communist Bulgaria, and all the foods available to me were basically meats, fruits, veggies, and some chocolates and little wafer-like things. Those were the treats. And we had little like corn puffs, and a drink made from wheat called buza, and a drink made from yogurt called ayran. Some Bulgarian facts for you. But I'd never been exposed to chips or cereal. I was in shock when I walked into the grocery store as an 8-year-old kid and walked down the aisles and saw box after box after box of some kind of cereal that I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know what cereal was. And then bag after bag after bag of chips or popcorn or various salty snacks. The combination of being out of my element and feeling lonely and being exposed to all these different foods threw me into this world of food addiction and what I call now stress eating. That was really hard to come out of. I would come home after school and turn on the TV, watch cartoons like Rescue Rangers and DuckTales, and I would just stuff my face with whatever we had in the kitchen. Marshmallows, I'd never had those before. I remember putting them on a stick and just roasting them on top of our electric stove top to get that gooey substance. I would eat hot dogs and cheese. I would eat chips. I would eat Lucky Charms. Whatever we had around, I would just eat it. And it got better. It got better when I went to middle school and high school. I wanted to stop this. I wanted to shift. So I started doing cross country. I was running, I did track, I did swimming. The exercise and feeling a sense of ambition for wanting to get into a good college, those things took me away from this food addiction that I'd experienced from the age of 8 to 12. So I felt like I was really far away from these eating habits until I went to college and I found myself in the very same feeling states of being alone and out of my element that I had experienced when my family moved from Bulgaria to the States. And I found myself again turning to food for comfort in the dining halls, this time in the dining halls of Cornell University. I comforted myself by eating large amounts of food. I would eat chocolate chips when I was working on a paper at 2 a.m. and knowing I needed to get it done, but feeling so stressed out and trying to keep myself awake to keep going. So this was my experience of food addiction, and it was the biggest crap in my life, the biggest challenge. It felt like a curse during times of my life. And now, as I stand here, I can honestly and truthfully say to you that I am grateful for that experience. I am so grateful because it allows me to support people who have been through the same thing, who are going through the exact same thing. I now support people who struggle with stress eating and food addiction because I have come on the other side of that, because I have found peace with food. I have found a way to let go of my excess weight and feel a sense of peace around my nutrition and the way that I eat, which is amazing. And I can be there to support somebody when they come to me and tell me, I was doing so well a week ago, but now I just can't stop eating. In the evening, I'm just stuffing my face. I'll eat everything we have in our pantry and in the fridge. And I can look at them and say, I know exactly what you're going through, and I've been there. And I know that you will get through this. And I will give you the tools that I have. And I know that you're going to find your own way through this. And that is so powerful for me to be able to relate to them, because I was there. I've lived through it. And I can give them a hug and they know it's super genuine. So I am grateful for my experiences, even though they were so challenging when I was actually going through them. So now I want to guide you in a relaxation where you get to connect with your own biggest challenge and consider how you can turn it into your own greatest opportunity. Why relaxation? Because it puts you in touch with a deeper level of your mind. As you go through your day, the brain states that you're in are called beta brainwaves. In the time between you wake up, between you are sleeping and you wake up, those are alpha brainwaves. During sleep time, those are theta brainwaves. So going into a relaxed state puts you in touch with alpha brainwaves and connects you to this level of mind called the subconscious. So let's try this. I just want you to take a few breaths and allow your eyes to soften and close. Imagine that a wave of relaxation is going from the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet, relaxing every part of you. And bring to mind a challenge that you've dealt with in the past 3 to 6 months of your life. Now consider a way that this challenge can be a blessing in your life. Just one way. Connect with your breath again and come back. Just get curious. That's the point of all this. You've got this.